My name is Trevor Thurgood. I am from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a master's student in the Department of Microbiology and Molecular Biology at BYU. So I study the underlying genetics of bacteriophages. Phages are viruses that infect bacteria, and I focus specifically on human disease-causing bacteria. In hospitals and things, we get antibiotic-resistant bacteria that can't really be treated and end up killing patients a lot of the times. And so we are looking for alternative treatments for those patients. Bacteriophages are a really viable option for that kind of treatment. I look at the genetics that are responsible for the infection mechanisms of the bacteriophages. I do a lot of comparative genomics, looking at conserved genes between bacterial and phage species and how they're responsible for phage infection of the host, and that allows them to recognize, infect, and kill host bacterial cells. The expert knowledge of the professors, it's really useful for when you have questions, because it's like every professor has their specialty, and so with all the professors' combined knowledge, as a student I was able to go to professors with specific questions. Because my project covered a lot of disciplines, I was able to find the professor that had knowledge in that particular field or that particular subject matter and go to them with questions to basically help build my project. So for any students considering this program, I would definitely say find what you're interested in, because these types of projects in microbiology and molecular biology tend to be really experimentally intensive. And there are a lot of really specific techniques and things that are required, and you don't want to start a project if you don't like what you're doing. So I would say find your passion, find what you're truly interested in, and find the professor that is also studying that. I am very interested in what I am studying, and that does provide a lot of motivation and, I guess, encouragement, self-encouragement, just because I think it's interesting. It doesn't necessarily have to be applicable to the real world, but I'm here to learn, and I feel like I'm learning what I'm interested in. Because I feel so passionately about learning just as much as you can, that translates most directly for me into academia and so education. So I am actually going to be a teacher at UVU. I'm teaching a couple of lab classes and a lecture about medical microbiology. That's the immediate direction in the next couple of years. I actually hope to be able to find enough funding to start my own biotech company, to be able to implement the ideas, take my specific knowledge and apply it to the world. The thing to look forward to, or the thing that I appreciated most, was the really in-depth and detailed knowledge about, that's the point of grad school, is to become an expert in a really specific field of knowledge. And I think the pathway to get there, again, if you're interested in what you're studying, is really, it's awesome to be able to learn more than everybody else about this one thing. And for me, that was bacteria.